problem among Filipinos?
I think there are two factors why we're still not able to achieve the goal that was mentioned by Dr. Christopher Padolina. Number one is still the lack of adequate awareness from the women. And it's quite sad that even if we have the vaccines available, some women actually don't want to have the vaccines. They don't want to be vaccinated. And in terms of the lifestyle of these women, you'd be surprised there are more and more women who would not practice good sexual behavior, and so that becomes a problem. Another reason would be the cost, of course. HPV vaccine is quite expensive, as well as the recommended HPV screening, the primary HPV DNA testing. It's just recent that it was already approved by HTA, and it's starting to be available in different DOH hospitals. But before that, the screening is the primary HPV DNA test. But before that, the patients would have to pay for the screening. And as already mentioned, even if the cost of the Pap smear is very low, the fact that the patient would have to go to the hospital to do it, they would lose money that was supposedly earned for that day. So again, it's cost and lack of awareness.
I think it was Miss Carmen, who told us, right? Some of our fellow Filipinas would travel, 4 hours to have themselves screened. And then you said another 3 hours to, what was it? For the diagnostic. So that's really difficult. You lose time, you lose money, and time with the family, and the financial burden of that. Just to be clear, Dr. Yung screening po ngayon, libre na sa government hospitals?
For most government hospitals, it is free. What is still readily available is the Pap test. The one that's readily available is Pap test. Of course, VIA can be done in low resource setting. They don't, it's usually done in community-based activities. The primary HPV DNA testing, I know there are some DOH hospitals who already offer it free for the patients.
Very good. All right. Mayor